We begin, though, with a troubling new development in the investigation into how police handled the Uvalde school shooting. CBS News has learned Pete Arredondo, chief of police for Uvalde schools, has not responded to state investigators seeking another interview. We've also reached out to him and haven't heard back. Lilia Luciano joins us from Uvalde with more on this.
Good morning, Errol and Marie. As you said, the questions keep piling on. But today, the focus of this community is on the families that have to gather that strength to be able to carry out a funeral, to memorialize and celebrate the lives of their loved ones, of their children, of their parents, of their family members. And on top of that, have to say a final goodbye at the cemetery.
A slow, somber procession. Many dressed in Amerie Jo Garza's favorite color, purple, watched as the little girl's casket was carried into the Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Uvalde. A Texas family-run business donated 19 caskets, all customized to what the children liked. As the wreaths and flowers pile on, so do the questions of a grieving community starved for answers, including how did the shooter get into the school? Authorities initially said the shooter walked in through a side door left propped open by a teacher.
That same teacher walks back to the exit door and door remains propped open.
But that teacher's lawyer now says she diligently shut it when she learned there was a gunman. On Tuesday, DPS said that was true. The door was closed, but not locked. But among the loudest questions is why did it take 75 minutes for law enforcement to confront the killer?
This is a parent's nightmare.
As her funeral nears this Sunday, 10-year-old Alicia Ramirez's parents are left with haunting doubts of what could have been done differently.
I don't understand how police officers, they're sworn to protect, and they're outside the room. And just hearing gunshots, kids screaming, go in there, save those kids.
Today, yesterday, the largest police union here in Texas has been urging all of their members to make sure that they cooperate with the authorities that are investigating the shooting because of the amount of misinformation that has come up and the mixed information that has come even from law enforcement as the investigation continues. We know that the Department of Justice is running its own investigation. The Texas Rangers are in charge of the investigation into the shooting, into the response. And today, as I said before, today is the funeral of children and a teacher, of a child and a teacher. Today, Jose Flores, whose family we met last week, will have a funeral and be buried. Jose, his sister told us, who survived the shooting, wanted to be a police officer because he wanted to protect people from bad guys. It's also the funeral of that teacher whose GoFundMe went viral last week and raised almost $3 million because she died, and then 2 days later, her husband died of a heart attack. So this has completely moved this community and the world to come and help the 4 children that they leave behind.
Lilia, you mentioned that the police unions are encouraging officers to, cooperate, participate. For what reason would the police chief of the Uvalde School District not be responding to investigators seeking a follow-up interview?
It's been very hard to communicate with the local authorities here, with the city and with the school district. I've been putting questions to them. They told me, at least from the city, that any questions that I have for Uvalde police, I should send in an email. They'll run them by their lawyers and then they'll get back to me. I can only speculate, but we keep hearing this name, Peter Arredondo. He was the school district police chief. He was the person in charge of the incident. We heard from DPS last week that he was the person who made that wrong call. So this person himself, who ran a very small operation of just 6 officers that were exclusively in charge of the schools as opposed to the whole city or the whole state or the border, as the other agencies that also responded to the shooting were in charge of, he seems to have been the person who's been pinned with all the blame. So I can only assume that, they already interviewed him, but that he may want to be consulting an attorney, that he may want to be, making sure that what he communicates also perhaps, shares the blame, that he gets his story straight. I mean, we spent some time yesterday by his house to see if we could reach him. We've put out, requests for him to make a comment. I've reached out to the school district, to the city, and he hasn't been responsive to us or to DPS. But just hearing the accounts from DPS, he may not be trusting that that information is going to serve him very well, at least not in the face of the public.
Yeah. Lilia, thank you very much.